Okay. Start with your name, then 3 adjectives that describe you, and then say what is the one thing that you're looking for but haven't yet found.
So, my name is Carmel. I would describe myself as outgoing, ambitious, and hypersensitive. And I'm still looking for the new perspective.
The new perspective?
Yes. I believe that everything is not yet lost.
That's very optimistic for our day and age.
I guess. People are lost now, but only because they're looking for things the wrong way.
And that's what desperately seeking is all about?
Yes. And this is also how we ask every new participant or member to introduce themselves to the community.
What do you ask?
You have to say your name, 3 adjectives, and what's that one thing that you haven't yet found.
And what is desperately seeking?
It's an online-based grassroots community dedicated to digital wellness.
What do you mean by digital wellness?
I mean that we're trying to make the web human again, to deprogram it.
In what sense?
This planet has become a sick search engine where nothing genuine can be found, and I think that together we can heal this engine, and that is the new perspective.
That is the new perspective.
Yes.
Which you haven't yet found.
Correct. You know, this is very similar to what they asked me last month.
When they brought you in for questioning.
Yes.
What happened exactly?
What happened was what always happens when you come up with a new perspective. Some people don't want to see things your way, and then everything turns into a clusterfuck.
Cluster is one way to describe a community.
Desperately seeking was not a community at first. I came up with an idea and it grew because it wanted to, and I can't control it all.
So you're saying what happened wasn't up to you?
No, it wasn't. The world of wellness is meant for people who are not well, and some people started to talk crazy. There's now factions and conspiracy theories, so people are now calling us a cult, while other people, journalists, started claiming we don't even exist, and that is all made up.
And neither is the case?
Absolutely not. I'm not a leader, definitely not a cult leader. I'm a facilitator of a community, and this community is alive. There's an actual very real movement, and it's on the right track. If it wasn't real, it wouldn't be so scary to the authorities, and they wouldn't try to shut us down.
What did you tell them, the authorities?
My name, 3 adjectives, and that I'm still looking to realize a dream I had the other night.
You told them a dream?
Yes.
What was it about?
Well, I remember seeing a slogan, and I think it said, anything consumed must come out. And then I was driving with my parents to the suburbs to visit my uncle who lives in the US. I remember the street. And from when I was a kid, it was the same street. And then I saw my cousin.
Your cousin?
Yes, Jordan. Though everyone called her JJ since they moved, she was a few years younger than me, and she was really cool.
Why was?
Because she's been gone for a while. She always had eating disorders. Also in the dream, she does. And then she was sent away after attempting suicide twice. And then she logged off. And she vanished off from the face of the earth.
No one logs off today. Not like that.
Well, she did, and all of her friends too, and they also disappeared around the same time.
Why are you telling them all of this?
The dream about JJ? Because actually the human search engine was all her idea. My mom said she was manic bipolar and schizophrenic, but I knew better. And every now and then I'd see signs, so I knew she was up to something.
Signs?
That she went rogue, that she was putting together a covert army with her friends, that she was planning some kind of retaliation.
Doesn't every teenager?
Not like that. Kids today think differently. They were born into the system. They think like the system. They generate its content, but not like us. They're fused to its pipeline. They hack the content to tap into the form.
Like a virus?
No. Viruses are an outdated concept. If anything, they're like clickbait, embodied in human form.
A guerrilla movement of random human clickbait.
They're undetected spam. Her followers are growing. I'm pretty sure half of Desperately Seeking are actually bots or hacked accounts she commands.
So basically you lied. You're not looking for a new perspective, to use your words. You're desperately seeking for your cousin to tell you what the new perspective is.
Yes. Nobody's attuned to the ground. Everybody's looking instead of listening. Everybody's obsessing about the web and forgetting about the pipeline. Sounds resonate differently there.
Wait, is this what happens in your dream? Are you still telling me what you told them?
I'm paraphrasing, but yes. They're also misguided. They see things backwards instead of listening straight. They asked me about her sleeper cells, but they didn't stop to think how the cells mixed with the water in the first place.
You still don't understand why they think you're leading a cult.
That's what I mean. You don't know how to look for the right stuff.
Like what?
Let me ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
What's your name?
You know my name. Gözde.
What are 3 adjectives that describe you?
Well, so we're doing that. Okay. I'm ambitious. Empathetic, emotional a bit.
And what's that thing you're always looking for but haven't yet found?
That's the thing. I finally stopped looking for important things and I feel I'm much better off like that at this point.
How so?
Because if I try looking for them, I end up in the deep end. I sat around during the lockdowns and I figured this is it. The forests are going to light up one by one. Not today, then the day after. I wake up every morning feeling horrible, like I have a wet sponge for a brain. And the water there is so black by now, because it's just stuck there. I have all this thick water in my head and all the while Siberia is burning. If that's the way it is, things are not going to get better before I explode, so...
No, things will get better. People are soaking up the water. It's black because they're filling it up with the little gray cells, and that's exactly what the pipeline is for. People say wellness without realizing it means something completely different.
Oh.
I've been reading between the lines.
Like, well?
People are using emojis differently these days. Again, there's a shift in the zeitgeist. Haven't you noticed?